It's been a while since workers in Nigeria have been on the streets to protest. But petrol prices have soared along with other costs after government scrapped fuel subsidies in May. Trade union leaders say earnings no longer keep up with inflation. They want a reversal of government policies.
The demands is that the federal government should remove all the sufferings of Nigerians, workers and other Nigerians and the masses through their economic policies in order that driving the people to the brinks.
People like MOHAMMED, an official of a local pensioners union.
The retirees are really suffering. It's just wickedness in this country that they are still paying pension at 3,000. 3,000 that cannot buy you coke anywhere.
That's about $4 a month. Similar protests were also held in the commercial capital Lagos and elsewhere. In the capital, protests were largely peaceful until demonstrators reached the Parliament building to find the gates locked. After a brief standoff, they brought it down, despite the heavy presence of armed security personnel. Once inside, union chanted their demands and leaders gave speeches before presenting their complaints to senators. At his inauguration in May, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu announced an end to Nigeria's costly fuel subsidy program. Since then, the cost of petrol and other goods have soared for Nigeria's 215 million population.
In addition to the fallout of the fuel subsidy, the local currency also lost nearly a third of its value against the US dollar when the government floated the naira in June. That has added to people's struggles here in Nigeria as the cost of goods and services have increased sharply.
Ahead of Wednesday's planned demonstrations, government leaders announced various measures to cushion the effects of the high cost of living for Nigerians. But the unions are unimpressed. Members of Parliament have offered to mediate.
We are going to work in between that and come with an amicable solution to the problem that we are facing.
Do we have a time frame?
Yeah, 1 week for us, our involvement.
It's unclear whether politicians will be able to meet those demands. Union leaders say if they fail, worker strikes will cause the country to grind to a halt. Ahmed Idris, Al Jazeera.